I appreciate it, but you don't do that. I can hold on to it. Huh? I like to hold on to it. Yeah, these guys single or double A? You don't know? Set this down right here. Other double it. You have a pen?
Your Spring Lake Park Panthers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. From about 45 minutes north of Chaska, up in Blaine at Fogarty Arena, I'm Colin Jacobson, coming to you live with Chaska Boys Hockey, along with my partner Taylor Hansen, for a matchup between the 5AA Spring Lake Park 11-8-1 Panthers and the 2AA Chaska Hawks. Chaska sits at 14-7 coming into this contest. Before we get started here, we'll listen to the intros for the teams. By the way, this is a more warmer night than usual. I guess no. Now, this is still a chilly night in Blaine on this Thursday the 8th, 2018.
Hawks against your Spring Lake Park Panthers. First, the starting lineup for the Hawks. In goal, number 1, Justin. And at forward, number 26, Nick Omscheid. And the rest of the Hawks. Head coach, Dave Snuggerman. Now your starters for the Panthers. In goal, number 1, Steven Lastovich. At forward, number 4, Mickey Zeller. At forward, number 10, Dom Molquist. At forward, number 16, Zach Zimaleka. At defense, number 20, Kev McMahon.
They didn't have a listed.
And at defense, number 22, Jack McCusick. Head coach for the Panthers, Scott Steffen. Now if we can get everybody to stand, remove your hats, and face the west end of the arena for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, after that national anthem, we're about ready for puck drop. Thank you for watching Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network on the road up here in Blaine at historic Fogarty Arena as Ozzy Osbourne's going to get us started. We'll go with the starting goaltender first for the Panthers. Junior Steven Lestovich with a .346 goals against average and an .889 save percentage. And then we'll shift it over to the visiting Hawks. Junior Justin Bach with a .304 goals against average and an .890 save percentage. Both teams are over 500 in both their regular records and respective conferences. And we're ready to go here. Once again, thanks for joining us. If you couldn't make the trek up to Blaine, a few of the super fans did. Sizable crowd here tonight. I'm not sure what the average crowd is for the Panthers, but should be a... As we get ready for puck drop, Olmscheid steps in against Zeller. Olmscheid will win the draw. Zeller will shovel it backhand into the zone, and it'll go down in the corner for Kester. He tries to play to his partner Starkey behind the net. Kester gets it back from Starkey up to Kuliks on the wall. Kuliks loses it, but it flutters to Kester. Kester makes a move at his own blue line. Kester another move in. He's hooked. No call. Kester shot blocked there by McMahon, and Spring Lake Park's back the other way, but the pass is just too far for Zeller as Starkey of Chaska comes back in to collect it. Starkey gives it to Lavelle, who gets it back. Kester with it. Just a bit too far for Olmscheid, and that'll go down for an ice against Chaska with 16:20 to go here in this first period. Deep in the Hawk zone, we'll have a face-off here. Puck one back, and then it's intercepted by Fritz. Over on the wall, it's Benz. Benz loses it back down to the corner. Magnuson will collect it behind his own net, make a move there on the spinning Armstrong, and send it to his partner Barrett. Barrett throws on the brakes, gives to Magnuson. Magnuson does the same, and he takes a hard hit into the corner. Barrett is able to get Chaska up going quickly the other way, and then pass too far behind Warner, and they'll go back in the zone, sent in by Armstrong. Backhanded out to Warner, and Chaska's back up the other way. Ben's the Pitlick, and then that shot's blocked, and then it's sent back down the length of the ice by the Panthers, and that will be an ice against them. Let me know if I'm getting too much in front of the camera. Basketball game tonight or no? Thomas wins the draw back to Kester at the point. Kester across the blue line, a shot by Bronson, saved there by Lestovich. Another shot fired by Bronson, but that's blocked into the corner. Catcher, Fletcher. Fletcher had the hand injury. He sprained his wrist, but he looks as a lock to go tonight, and we'll monitor his progress throughout the game. Thomas tries to chip it forward. That puck's intercepted there by Riemann, and he sends it out. Scrum on the blue line, and the Panthers will be offside. Second Panthers mascot team the Hawks have played this year, defeating Lakeville North earlier in the Youth Hockey Hub tournament 4-3 in overtime. Fogarty does share their home rink with the Blaine Bengals. Blaine is on the road tonight, so obviously not St. Louis Park. Spring Lake Park will be having their game here. On the blue line, it's fluttered back in as Starkey holds, but then that's held there by Zeller. Kept in the zone, and then it squirts out. Almquist had that there, and then it's thrown in deep by Zemlika. Starkey out again behind his net, off the boards. Rings it around to Kuliks, who tries to get it out, but that's kept in and flutters up. Kuliks now with it again. Kuliks gives a pass for Olmscheid. Olmscheid over the up on the blue line. He stops. Shot! Up to it flutters behind him. He makes a save there by Lestovich. Lestovich then takes a digger. He falls down. This Spring Lake Park crowd seems to be very active as that's gloved down by Zemlika, and he'll attempt to throw down. Bronson will kick it back to Lavelle. Lavelle gives it back into the Chaska zone. as he takes a hit. He gets back up and catches a pass from Magnuson. Lavelle takes a late hit again, and that's dropped in, and Lesavich will hold and then give back to his defenseman as it's ringing around by McMahon. Prolix gives it there to Fritz, who will send it deep in the Chaska zone. Excuse me, it just dawned on me that I forgot to let the viewers know Spring Lake Park is in their home Ranger-like style, white, blue, red jerseys, as Benz walks in here. Shot there blocked by Miller. And Chaska's in their away purples. We are going left to right across your TV or computer screen, or maybe mobile device as well. Starkey sends it across to Kester. Kester makes a move and is hooked by Calypso, but he's still in there. Kester dancing around the side of the net. His centering pass is fought for. Warner, another nice save by the skate of Lesavich. Warner behind the opponent goal. Throws it in front, and Armstrong come to safety, and he'll flip it out of the zone. Pitlick back to Chaska to pick it up. He gives to Kester on the Chaska blue line. Pitlick with some speed comes, but Thomas, a little bit of miscommunication there, leaves it for Crutchin of Spring Lake Park, and he sends it back to the Chaska zone. Kester gives to a coming back Benz, and he's tripped up. Kester's a few words to the official, as it's tossed back in deep by McCusick. Kester takes a hit, late hit from him. McDonald's passed just too far, and it's turned back the other way by McMahon. Starkey for Chaska is able to come back with it. He gives his partner Kester. And that pass is in between the two Spring Lake Park defensemen, and it'll go for an ice against the Hawks. For all your vehicle sales and service needs, come to Lindsay Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business proud to be servicing the Chaska area for the past 39 years. Face-off won by Thomas, and that's rang around by Bronson. McDonald misses that on the wall. It's kept in by Zeller. It'll flip up, glove down by Bronson, just too far out of his reach. That centering pass is no good. As Bronson gets it, he finds Thomas just too far for him, and that puck stays in the Chaska zone. McDonald, another pass too far for Bronson. He can't hold on to it. He's hit on the wall there by Zemlika. Centering pass no good now for Spring Lake Park as Chaska goes the other way with it. Thomas will elect to dump it in as he's watched by Prolix. And behind his own goal, Ross will come up with it as he sends a fluttery pass out that's intercepted by Olmscheid. Olmscheid hooked, and he makes his way around Fritz. Olmscheid drops it, but no one's home. DGD pass to Ross. That's intercepted by Olmscheid. Olmscheid back in. He takes another slash. No call. Lavelle can't hold on to that puck there on the blue line. Armstrong's back the other way, and he posted just ahead of Magnuson to get it deep into the Chaska zone. Kester around the wall, behind Olmscheid, and here comes Magnuson. Olmscheid, just in the blue line, puts stops, makes a man fall, but eventually loses it to Armstrong. But Pitlick's able to get that puck back as he chips it around to Fritz. Here comes Armstrong. Armstrong is saved by Bach, and another save as that rebound is controlled by Pitlick. Pitlick the other way now for Chaska. Warner, shot. Oh, that just squeaks through, but Lesavich is able to keep that one out of the goal. Warner attempts to put a hit on, and Benz is able to recollect the puck. Starkey to Kester, and back to Pitlick. Pitlick sidesteps a hit. He has Benz just too far for him. But Starkey's able to catch his own, or he's hit up high. There's going to be a penalty called on Spring Lake Park as a wide shot, and Warner's not excited. Some extracurriculars going on there. But Chaska will be on their first power play for a high hit by Chapman. Not sure what the official call is going to be, but we'll listen for the announcement and let you guys know. So with 10-16, Chaska is on the power play. Chaska with the early shot advantage, 4-2 over the Spring Lake Park Panthers. Magnuson over for Kester, who gets it back. Magnuson, Lavelle. His pass to Magnuson was intercepted, and it bounced off the stick, but it goes back Chaska's way. Kester gives to Magnuson. Magnuson looks for Kester. He gets it. Can't get a clean handle on it, but Olmscheid's there. Olmscheid walks in. Shot off the side of the goal. Over to Magnuson. Magnuson has Lavelle. Lavelle walks in. Shoot. Glove save by Lesavage. Rebound off the side of the goal. That starting pass goes out to Lavelle. Lavelle, side of the net. Magnuson, or excuse me, Olshad. What a save by Lesavage. Brawling and makes the bad save as that's lifted back out to safety by the Panthers, and they'll go off for a change. Kester behind his own goal looks to come up quickly here. He looks to get a little bit more speed, and Barrett, who is curling around. That puck's poked away by Fritz. Barrett's able to get that puck back. Deep into the Spring Lake Park zone. It's bouncing around with Fritz and Bronson. Bronson's able to get it to Warner. Warner, a shot. Scores! Blaine Warner with a wicked wrister beats Lastovich's high glove, and Chaska takes an early lead on the power play. Blaine Warner for Chaska, who scored in the last game with a wicked wrister as well. I was talking to Blaine earlier this week, telling him after his goal the other night, I think you found your shot. And he said, no, not yet, but I think Blaine's found his shot as he puts Chaska up on the board on the power play. 9:07 to go here in this first period against Spring Lake Park, as that takes a weird carom off the boards. Miller has it on the wall. Thomas is in there.
Assisted by number 8, Billy Bronson, and number 22, Calvin Burnett.
So Warner from Bronson and Barrett, as that puck erratically spins out over and is backhanded to Bronson. Barrett gets it back. He takes a hack. Here's Zemlika on the line. Fletcher is able to get it. And it's up to McDonald. The shot by Barrett. Glove save, Lasavich. The Chaska guys crashing. Lasavich is able to make the glove save. Above and Beyond Marketing. You get above and beyond service at a low price from your ad agency? Learn more. Visit aboveandbeyondmarketing.com. Sulkia drive. That's blocked out in front by McMahon. Almquist. His pass is intercepted by Olmscheid. Lavelle, a high shot, scores! Oh boy! Shane Lavelle puts it up top where Mama hides the cookies. And Chaska's out front to a 2-goal lead. What a shot by Shane Lavelle as he walks the goal line and puts it up over the shoulder of Lestovich. Beautiful execution there by the Wisconsin commit. Chaska Stars showing off here early as a shot on save by Bach. As the little extracurriculars continue there. Warner in against Klipsa. Klipsa wins that draw. Almost wins it too clean as that puck will slide out of the zone, but Miller will send it back in deep.
Shane Lavelle, assisted by number 26, Nick Olmscheid. That's Lavelle from Olmscheid.
There you have it, Lavelle from Olmscheid, Chaska's second goal. Sturkey takes a hit behind his goal. Magnuson can't cleanly handle the puck, but Warner comes in with speed to help him out. Warner makes a nice little move. Cross-ice pass to Pitlick. Chaska's got numbers. Pitlick walking in, shot. Glove save with authority by Lestovich. Chaska attacking the glove side of Lestovich early. They've beat him twice on that side. Back behind his net, Kruchin. Excuse me, that's Ross. On the wall, Benz takes a hit. And Zemlika kicks the puck out to Pitlick. Pitlick spinning around, finds Kester. Kester, oh, he misses the net. Bronson, a shot on. Off the side of the goal, that was tipped on by Warner. Pitlick over to Bronson. Chaska showing their speed here. Bronson flutters one just wide of the net. Pitlick sidesteps a hit there. That puck's flipped out of the zone, and Zeller has it, working on Bronson. Bronson blocks that shot, it bounces up behind his goal. Warner loses it to Zeller. Zeller has it, takes a hit out front, shoots, scores! A little miscommunication in front where Bronson lost the puck, and McCusick is able to bang that one home up over box blocker side, and Spring Lake Park cuts into the Chaska lead. Chaska dominating early, but Spring Lake Park holding around, gets one back. We'll wait for the official announcement. But before that, here comes McDonald over the blue line, chips to Thomas. Thomas, here we are.
Number 22, Jeff McCusick, assisted by number 4, Mickey Zeller. That's McCusick from Zeller at 650.
McCusick from Zeller is the official scorer on that Spring Lake Park goal. Barrett behind his goal. He puts on the brakes a few times, gives to Magnuson. Magnuson loses the puck again. Barrett's there. He backhands it to Magnuson, and Magnuson finds McDonald cross ice. McDonald opts to go wide. He looks behind the goal. He'll go around. He finds Starkey, and Starkey attempts to catch that pass, and it goes up into the Spring Lake Park bench. 5:54 here to go in this first period. Chaska has the shot advantage, 11-5 over Spring Lake Park, although they are only up by one goal. As it reads right now, 2-1 Hawks. That faceoff's won back to Riemann. That's pass intercepted by Olmscheid. Olmscheid gets tripped up there. Kessler's not able to keep it in the zone, so Chaska will have to come out. Riemann's got some speed. He sidesteps a hit, but that's intercepted by Starkey, and it goes the other way. Riemann was not happy with Kuliks there as he attempts to run him. Kuliks is able to step out of the way. And we're back to playing instead of the shenanigans. And that'll be chipped just too far for Kuliks, and it'll go down for an ice against the Hawks. St. Francis Rehab is your number one stop for all orthopedic rehab needs. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center, call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment today. Face-off won by Fletcher as it's backhanded around into the corner by Barrett. Scrum on the wall. Kicking and ensuing there. And I believe we're going to have a hand pass. I'm not sure what the call was there. But regardless, it'll come up to the Chaska blue line. Bronson with it. Spins it around on the wall. He passes intercepted. Fletcher puts a hit on there. Warner's able to come away with that puck behind his own goal. Warner with speed. Chips off to Pitlick. Pitlick leaves for Warner. Warner being watched there. Gets the pass off to Barrett. He puts a little spin move on the other 22. McCusick, the goal scorer for the Panthers. Pitlick gives to Benz. Benz loses it. Able to regather. Tips to Pitlick. Pitlick walking in. Looks back door. Shoot. Oh, Warner had a wide open net. And he chipped it just wide as they're banging in front of that. Warner's taken down. And Lestovich is slow to get up. As the two Panthers all converged on Warner in front of the net. I do apologize if during the breaks the music is loud. We are centered right underneath the speaker. Bursting through the middle. Armstrong's able to come up with that, but he's not able to get his attempt in deep as Thomas stops as he avoids a hit, and then he takes one and he falls down. That hit was put on by Fritz. McDonald goes flying. Here comes Prulix. Prulix shot saved by Bach. Another one. 2 saves in a row. And another one. 3 saves in a row, but then there's going to be a hand pass on the Panthers. Bach there to make the initial save, and then the 2 rebound saves. Keep the puck out of the net and keep the Hawks up 1. Bach did not know where it was initially. but he then is able to keep the puck out of the net. Kester on the wall, pokes it. Olmscheid works it low in the zone. Behind the net, out in front, shot saved by Lestovich. Olmscheid was in the slot, creeping in. Lestovich there to make the save. Lavelle with it now. He takes a hit. He isn't able to get it to his man. The shot on, saved by Lestovich, puts it into the corner. Off the wall. Kester with it now. Kester up top to Magnuson. Magnuson, a shot saved by the pad of Lestovich. Magnuson gets it back. Gives to Lavelle. Up to Magnuson. Magnuson. Kulich wanted it. Magnuson tried to give it to him, but that was poked away by Armstrong. And Free Lake Park will go off for a change. Kulich now drops to Lavelle. Lavelle looking to find him again. He flips it up. That's gloved down by Olmscheid. Olmscheid walks in. A shot that doesn't make it through. It goes into the corner. It's backhanded out. Centering pass no good as the stick goes flying. And Kulich broke his stick, and that's McMahon, who's slow to get up. He looks to be okay, though. Lavelle. Pitlick can't stay on side, so Lavelle will have to elect to send it in. McMahon now has it. He gives over to Chapman. That's too far for him. Barrett goes behind his own goal, stops, sends Chapman going. Barrett putting on a little clinic there behind his goal. Kester throws on the wall and sidesteps a hit. Spring Lake Park's game plan appears to be come out and hit, but Chaska seems to be weathering that storm with their speed as Barrett sidesteps another hit there by Crutchin. Here comes Zeller. Zeller tries to go through. That is a save there by the glove of Bach. In the corner, Kester has it now. Kester move. He pokes the puck too far, but Warner gives it back to Kester. Barrett. There's the Kester. Who finds it? Benz. Chaska with numbers coming up ice. Drops to Warner. Warner a shot off the stick of Lestovich up into the netting. We have 2 minutes even to go here in this first period. If I can see that right, Green Lake Park, that 2 shots on goal? Is that 8? I think it's 8. We think it's 8. Because there was just 3 back there, so I hope they would count those. Starkey in a drive. Off the glove. Hops over the back of the goal. Riemann shrugs off Thomas in the wall. That's behind Thomas. Starkey's able to poke that into the corner off Armstrong's stick. Behind the goal, Fritz has it now. He's held on the wall by Thomas. Armstrong puts an elbow into Starkey, and then the pile converges with the puck loose. I'm not sure why the ref blew the whistle. This ref was questionable in the game prior. Frulix wins the draw. That shot doesn't make its way through the Bach as it was tipped out of play by Starkey of Chaska in front of the net. .126 to go here. Bach will sense trouble and cover up there. Glad you joined us tonight. Tonight's game is also being broadcasted on Youth Hockey Hub. But we all know that for Hawks fans, you would rather be watching on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Squirts over. Miller has it now off the wall. Olmscheid intercepts that. Gets his team back on side. Olmscheid right around Miller. His centering pass doesn't have anybody, but Zeller is able to come away with it. It's whacking away at the puck, both teams. Panthers come up with it. Sends it into Bronson. Bronson off the stick of McCusick. And Zeller has it now. Zeller, a shot blocked, and that'll go out of play. 47 seconds to go in this opening period here from Fogarty Arena in Blaine. That puck's raining around for Pitlick. Pitlick just too far ahead of Benz, and that'll shovel deep into the I keep saying St. Louis Park. Used to the Metro West Conference. Spring Lake Park. Over to Barrett. Barrett in a drive. That's blocked out by Brolix. As that puck's raining around, Magnuson takes a hit after. McMahon. Pitlick has it now. Shot. Score! Calvin Barrett with a wrister from the point. Lestovich didn't even see it. And Chaska extends their lead. That may have hit somebody in front. We'll have to wait for the official signal, but right now, Barrett has the goal. Miller over to his partner, Almquist, who will shovel it in deep. As we are down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. End of the first period. Chaska.
Scoring for the Hawks.
Here we are.
22, Kelvin Burnett. Assisted by number 25, Brett Pitlick. That's Burnett from Pitlick at 14.
There you go, Barrett from Pitlick. So that was not batted out in front. And Chaska goes to the locker room after the first with a 3-1 lead over the Spring Lake Park Panthers with a 15-9 shot advantage. We'll be back here shortly for the second period. Thanks for watching on the Chaska Hawks broadcast. All right, we're just about ready to get started with this second period of hockey from Fogarty Arena in Blaine. I'm Colin Jacobson coming to you live with my partner Taylor Hansen. Chaska leads 3-1 here at start of 2. Homeside wins the draw forward, but Chaska isn't able to get the playoff that they wanted. As that puck squirts out, and here's McCusick, who's too behind his man, and he goes the other way quickly with the Vel. Vel walks in, loses it. McCusick, Zeeler, sidesteps a hit from Kulix. He has it, and he whiffs on a dump pass, and that's found with a stretch pass to Olmscheid. Olmscheid walking in, shoots, scores! Beautiful play by Kester to get that puck to Olmscheid, and just like that. 31 seconds into the period, Chaska extends their lead again. Beautiful awareness by Kester to find Olmscheid with that puck. And Olmscheid walks in and does his magic. So 4-1 Hawks here. Oh, that was almost another good opportunity for Chaska, but Pitlick's unable to get a stick on that. He would have had a breakaway. Pitlick with his quick speed. That pass is carelessly thrown out, but luckily, or Chaska Prolks couldn't hold on to that. Back in the Chaska zone, Barrett takes a hit from Armstrong. Pitlick pokes, shot blocked by Barrett. Barrett now comes away with it. Tries to find a man. Pitlick walking in, he pokes at Lasavich. That puck goes in the corner. Warrant throws a hit on. It's at his feet. Riemann behind his own goal. Pestered by Pitlick. Is able to poke it away. Here comes Benz. Benz on the wall. A shot. That's blocked. Warrant crashing. Couldn't get a shot away. Another shot by Pitlick. Just misses the low right corner. Chaska firing on all cylinders right now. The shot by Lasavich. He isn't initially able to hold on to it. But then he does. Because Warner keeps getting pushed around behind the goal. Warner breaks his stick. Broken stick for Warner. Jamming in at the goalie after he had it. 15:24 to go here in the second period of action.
For the Hawks, number 26, Nick Olmscheid, assisted by number 4, Mike Kester. That's Olmscheid from Kester.
There you go to confirm, Olmscheid from Kester. Lots of announcers have trouble saying Mike Kester's last name, but this one was on top of things. Kester pushed down behind the play. No call coming. He gets the puck back. Bronson isn't able to hold on to a Kester pass, but Thomas is in there to help out. We have one annoying fan right now who's sitting right by us who thinks yelling after every play is going to change the outcome. It is not. Bronson around couldn't cleanly handle McDonald, and McDonald gets to Thomas, who couldn't handle onto that one either. Pavel up off the wall and goes off the bench. We're deep in the Chaska zone. Olmscheid will step in against McCusick. Olmscheid will come away victorious. Barrett to Lavelle. Lavelle off the wall, just a bit too far for Kulix and not far enough to get on net. Kulix will flip that puck back to the ref. Cannot make the clean catch. Part 2 of McCusick Olmscheid. Olmscheid is 2-0 against McCusick this period. Lavelle can't get a pass off. Zeller walking in. Shot saved by Bach. Into Bach's midsection, and he'll hold on for a face-off. Here we go. Olmscheid McCusick Part 3. Olmscheid will come away again, as that's chipped up off the wall, but it's held in by Zeller, and that'll be covered by Bach. Will we get? No. We will not get McCusick Olmscheid Part 4. McCusick will stay out, and it's time for Warner versus McCusick. Shots have been getting closer to even as the Hawks still lead 18-12. Warner loses the draw to McCusick. A shot on, tipped on, saved by Bach as it's steered away into the corner. McCusick centers. That finds Bronson's skate. Zeller comes away with it. Warner now gives for Benz. Benz to Pitlick. Pitlick couldn't get a clean handle, or else he would have been off. A shot from Zeller blocked by Bronson. Bronson throws a hit on him. A centering pass, no good. Benz. Behind the goal. Magnuson can't find Pitlick, and that'll go all the way down. Nope, no ice as it's waved off by the official. Ross behind his goal throws it into the corner. Bronson pinches, isn't able to hold in, and Spring Lake Park's got numbers at the blue line. Zeller, a shot off the mask of Bach, and that comes away, and Bronson. Now here comes Warner, a shot off the goal post. Warner with that quick release. Gets past Lestovich, but not the last line of defense on the goalpost, and that puck stays out of the goal. As it's fluttered up, and the runner would have been safe, as it's not gloved down. As Pitlick throws a hit on the wall, and there's scrum in front of the Chaska bench. Coach Snuggerud off to the right, talking to the official to see if he'll walk away with any penalties here. From the looks of things, we will not. Coach Snuggerud's not happy with that. As he's getting the explanation, we'll read an advertisement. Are you looking for a new or quality pre-owned vehicle? Come to Lincoln Chevrolet Buick in Chaska. Score big savings and shop local at your hometown dealer. Thomas comes away with it off the draw. Kester sidesteps a hit there from Armstrong as Chaska's back in their zone. Barrett now up off the wall. McDonald exchanges back with Barrett. Kester over the ice, and Chaska's up here quickly. McDonald leaves for Fletcher, just a little bit behind him. Fletcher, McDonald to Fletcher. Fletcher, centering attempt is blocked, but it will go into the corner as he's hit hard, and Fletcher's down. Fletcher in viable pain right now as he was interfered with. Thomas goes in to check him out. Hopefully he's okay. Fletcher's up and walking off. That's a good sign. Fletcher's been banged up recently, so we'll pay attention to that as he'll get looked at by the athletic trainer. Well, Snuggerud's still not happy because it will only be a 2-minute minor as it looked to be from behind. Regardless, Chaska will go to the power play here. Squirts out. Magnuson walks. Shot. What a glove save by Lestovich on Benz. Keep that puck on the net. I think it would have been to the side, but Lestovich shows off for the ladies here in attendance. On the wall. Sent all the way down the length of the ice as Magnuson wasn't able to hold. Kester in. He's watched by Armstrong. Kester will pull Armstrong behind that and he'll come out the other way. Here's Lavelle. Shot. That's blocked as it goes out the stick of Almquist. Lavelle. Magnuson. Shot just wide. It'll ring around the boards and it's kept in by Kester. Kester has it now over to Magnuson. Magnuson gives to Kester. Armstrong attempts to get back into place. Kester around the top. Finds Olmscheid. Kester spins away. Ships it over. Lavelle walks in. Here comes Lavelle. Finds Olmscheid in the middle. Olmscheid shot. Sprawling save by Lestovich, who comes way out of his crease to keep that puck out of the goal. On the sidewall, Magnuson. Lavelle finds Olmscheid. Olmscheid couldn't cleanly handle it to get a shot off. Lavelle walks. Shot. Puck's loose in front of the net. Saved by Lestovich as it pucks around in the corner, and it's sent down halfway of the ice by McMahon. Kester's back though. Spring Lake Park's not able to get a change. Well, Chaska is. Bends. Makes a move there on Almquist. Gives to Barrett. Barrett. Warner. Warner. That puck is intercepted and gone out of play by Klipsa. Kester back though. Spring Lake Park still not able to make any changes as Kester is pestered by Armstrong. Barrett finds Warner, and Armstrong's able to make their first changes. Chaska catches them though. Bronson walking in, stops. Just 2 behind Barrett. Here's Kester now. Kester waiting. Penalty expires. Out of the box, fresh out of the box, Zimlika. He walks in. Kester's there with a beautiful back check and shot. Score! Mickey Zeeler. After a great back check by Kester, the puck goes on in the corner, and the puck squirts out to Zeeler, and he goes under the low blocker. Of Bach, and they cut the lead. Green Lake Park hanging around. McCusker will send it down. No ice against them. Magnuson will ring it. Fletcher back out there. It's a good thing. McCusker, a shot goes wide. Fletcher now with it. Loses to McCusker. McCusker a backhander, no good. It's Fletcher. Behind his goal. Walking out. Magnuson. He makes McCusker dance. Magnuson whiffs on a puck, and he'll send it down. Thomas attempts to center it, and Lisavich has to make the save. As the fans wanted a penalty against Fletcher for pushing Zeeler away. Got 9:15 to go here in the second period. Face off deep in the Spring Lake Park zone. Bronson, that puck spins erratically. Kester with a great hand-eye to try to keep it in, but it comes out. Chaska comes back now. Kulix takes a hit as he spins out. Here comes Spring Lake Park with Prolix. Prolix walks around Olmscheid, centers it, and a shot's whiffed down there by Armstrong. Prolix on the wall with Lavelle. Lavelle hacking away at it. Prolix able to send it back behind the Chaska goal. Is this rang around by Bronson. There's an erratic pass there. Shot just goes wide of the net. Off the glass, Kester. Kulix comes away with it now. Kulix fakes the slapper. Lavelle's stick lifted. And Klepsa comes back in the Chaska zone. Out in front of the net. Saved there by Bach, and he'll come away with it. Schwartz with it. Or Schwartz was bothering in front of the Chaska goal. Physicality has stayed true from the first period. And a drive. Turned aside by Bach. Bach turned away McMahon's shot. Rang around just too far for Pitlick. Almquist. A hit thrown on Warner by Schwartz. Pitlick comes away with it now. The defenseman backed up. Pitlick shot off the goal post. Chaska's second post here. Out to Magnuson, a shot. He shoots it wide. And another one goes wide as it's tipped wide by Pitlick in front. Warner with puck behind the goal. Pitlick spins away. He's unable to come of it. Magnuson holds. Barrett shoots. And that's blocked out in front into the corner. Pitlick. And another blast. There's Barrett. Warner behind the goal. He's hit down. That centering attempt no good. Pitlick now gets up. He walks in. And a wind up. No shot there. And a shot blocked there by Schwartz. Chaska firing on all cylinders right now. Pitlick shot just goes wide of the net. Bounces out to Barrett a shot. That's blocked down and slapped all the way down the length of the ice where Bach will come out and play it behind, and that'll go for an ice. Above and Beyond Marketing. Do you get above and beyond service at a low price from your ad agency? Learn more. Visit aboveandbeyondmarketing.com. Bronson loses it to Zeeler. Shot off the pad of Bach. He turns it aside. Bronson behind his goal to Starkey. Starkey off the glass to McDonald. He loses that to McCusick, excuse me. Bronson finds Fletcher. Gus has got numbers here. Fletcher walks in. Shot. Saved by Ostavich. In the corner. Thomas. That's flipped up off the glass there. Starkey will send it back the other way. Down into the adjacent corner. Fletcher in hot. Able to put a hit on. And on the wall, a scrum ensues. We're going to have a penalty on McDonald and a penalty on Riemann for coincidentals. They exchange a few words in the penalty box. A rough on McDonald. And the ref exchanging some words with the Spring Lake Park coach. Coach Nuggeru talking to another ref as well. As these discussions ensue to the music playing, we're raising a little hell here at Fogarty Arena. Tensions seem to be boiling over. Right now we have a double minor to Riemann and just a minor to McDonald. But Chaska and that penalty McDonald's been taken off. I'm thinking they're coincidental, but they got an extra to Riemann. Here we go. But it is possible that Riemann got 3. There we go.
4 minutes roughing.
I'm not sure if Chaska's going to be on the power play for 2 minutes or 4 minutes. Right now they have 4 minutes up on the clock, but it should be a 2-minute power play for Chaska. And then at the end of 2 minutes, the coincidental would start for Ryman. The whistle after 2 minutes, or yes. Well, I'm not sure what's going on here. The refs are trying to figure it out right now. We're taking an extended break, and the penalty has came off the board, and there we go. Just the single minor penalty goes up on the board for Spring Lake Park. We'll take this time to read an ad. St. Francis Rehab is your number one stop for all orthopedic rehab needs. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center, call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment today. So another man will step into the box for Spring Lake Park. And Chaska will skate to the power play. Chaska power play looking good earlier today. Lavelle. Home shot. Lestovich lost his stick. Magnuson catches it with his backhand. Back door. Shot just off the paddle. Lestovich. Another save. That one's blocked. Olmsted isn't able to clearly handle that one. Zeeler in with him. Lavelle able to hold his own, but just too far for Benz as it's sent down the other way, and Stavich will go behind and retrieve his stick. Chaska making it interesting today on the power play. Fritz now short-handed. Lavelle cancels out his stick. Magnuson looks, and he drops to Kester. Kester around his own goal. Kester finds Benz. Benz stops, looks, fires across the ice. Couldn't be cleanly held by Lavelle, and it goes up into the penalty box. The scores table. And it's thrown back up, and wow, there we go. The other ref is able to make the grab. So we're getting close to pitchers and catchers reporting. I know who would be invited to spring training out of the refs. Almquist, he tries to send the length of the ice. That's held by Bronson. Warner now. Warner walking, drops to Barrett. Barrett over to Pitlick. Pitlick now with it on the sidewall. Over to Warner. Warner scores! Blaine Warner with his second goal of the game. Chaska 5, Spring Lake Park 2. Warner beats the Stavich 5-hole. And Chaska extends the lead. Now here's Warner again looking for the hat trick. Warner. Pass to himself. On the sidewall. Pitlick sticks hit out of his hand, no call. Pitlick takes a jab from Almquist. He grabs his stick. Warner's not able to hold the zone. Bronson, too far for Pitlick. That lady literally sounds like a man. As it's floated over, and Klepsa is able to just send it wide of the goal.
Scoring for the Hawks, number 22, Calvin Burke.
I think that will be changed. That was a Warner goal, as he sent another wicked wrister in, and that's saved by Stavich. That was Blaine who scored.
And it makes a fire
Shot blocked out by a blistering Armstrong. He works in on Kester. A shot gloved down by Bach. As Fritz was crashing. Shot on off the faceoff. Bach's able to turn that aside quickly. He is not ready for that one. As Kulik shuffles it into the Spring Lake Park zone. Behind the goal now, Ross has it. Now it's Fritz. Fritz passed too far for Ross. Lavelle spins away from a hit. Kester gives. Oh, Olmsted had Barrett breaking, but he wasn't able to collect it enough to get that pass off. Kester now behind his goal. He sprints away. Finds Lavelle. Lavelle for Kulix. Kulix chips it to himself off the wall. He centers it for Olmsted, but isn't able to come away with it as it bounces back around. Ross now up off the glass. It's kept in. They'll try the other side and they'll successfully get it out. As Kester spins away from a hit. Lavelle, a shot that's blocked by Ross. McDonald off the wall. Ross. Ooh, he had a man breaking. That was Zeeler. Instead he gives it to Fritz. That's poked away by Kester. Kester with it now. Loses it. And Thomas isn't able to stay onside. 2:39 to go here in this second period. This AA matchup between the Hawks of Chaska and the Panthers of Spring Lake Park. That puck is shut up off the wall, and Chaska assistant coach Jay Cry attempts to make the grab. Cry, the old catcher for South St. Paul Packers. Not sure that he would want to try to catch that one with his bare hand. It's not like a coach catching a baseball. That one, that would hurt a little bit more. Anyway, back to hockey as Magnusson's tripped up by McDonald. Zeeler around a man, shot, scores! What an individual effort by Zeeler to beat two Chaska players and crash the crease as he puts it up over the blocker of Bach. Spring Lake Park cuts into the Chaska lead. Magnuson, he takes a hard hit which opens the door and it's quickly shut. Pitlick now in. Behind the goal, Prolks. Prolks with it again. He spins it off the wall. That's intercepted by Warner. Back the other way now. Here's Fritz. Fritz, that's blocked by the stick of Benz. Bronson now takes a hit. Magnuson up off the wall. Ben's waiting for it. Pitlick settles it down for Warner. Warner walking in. Warner shot off the stick and up into the netting. That bounced off Almquist's stick. Goes out of play. 1:42 here to go in this second period. Ross, oh, excuse me, that's not Ross, that's Miller. Kulik's able to hold his own. He fell down. Zeeler behind the back pass to Lavelle, who sends it all the way out. Ross with it now. He chips it out. Lavelle can't hold on. Zeeler. Lavelle's got it now. Here comes Lavelle. Lavelle blistering in. A shot. Glove down by Lestovich. Pitlick, that goes around the side. Kester's able to have it on the wall. Finds Warner in the slot. He holds on. Ben's shot saved by Lestovich. With the man breaking. He elects not to pass. That's McMahon. McMahon's taken down by Warner. Shovels off the wall to Pitlick. Pitlick for Kester. That's sent back the other way by Zeeler. Warner pokes it. Semlika, shot turned away by Bach.
Scoring for the Panthers, number 4, Nicky
Benz.
unassisted.
Here comes Kester. Kester, Pitlick. Pitlick, shot blocked by Miller. Pitlick again, a shot. Just misses wide. Pitlick, another try. That's thrown down the ice. And ice. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's going to be a hand pass, and they're going to call a penalty on that, I think. Kusick is going to get a penalty for that. I can't say that I know what the precedent is for that because I've never seen somebody grab onto the puck and throw it down the length of the ice.
Bench minor on Spring Lake Park for delay of game.
It's being called a bench minor for delay of game. Oh, that's interesting. Well, with 8 seconds, Chaska will try to score on this power play, and shot in front, and that'll be the end of the second period. So Chaska scores twice, and Spring Lake Park scores twice, and Chaska leads 5-3. Spring Lake Park coach has a few questions for the ref after that penalty. I'm thinking they called the penalty because he closed his hand through it. I say if he batted it away, I think that would have been fine, but I think he grabbed a hold of it. But regardless, we'll be back for the third period soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fogarty Arena on this chilly 11-degree night in Blaine, Minnesota. So we got a good one for you so far. Spring Lake Park against the Chaska Hawks in this double-A matchup. Chaska currently leads 5-3. Chaska will start the period on the power play for 1:52. At the end of the period, bench minor to McCusick on one of the stranger penalties I've seen. He batted the puck all the way from his zone all the way down the ice for an icing, and then they continue to call a penalty after that. Here we go, left to right, across your TV, computer, or mobile device, on the road to the bumpy finish. Chaska in their traveling purples, and Spring Lake Park in their home blue, white, and red Ranger-like jerseys. As Kessler was tripped up there, surprised that no call. Warner now. Warner looking for the hat trick with 2 goals. Gives to Barrett. Barrett up to Kessler, walks in, finds Warner. Warner shoots, misses the net. Zettel squirt back out to Kessler. And Chaska will have to regroup. Warner leaves to Barrett. Barrett elects to turn back. Gives to Warner. Warner across ice to Kessler. Chaska coming into the zone here. Kessler, shot. That's blocked down by Almquist. Almquist will lift that up to safety, and Bach will come out to play it. Back behind his own goal now is Barrett. Barrett leaves it for Warner. That was a little scare there as it comes out in front of the Chaska goal. Pitlick now. Pitlick goes on net, and Lestovich makes the save. Is that up into the student section? Hits a couple fans. .34 here to go in this third period. Chaska on the power play for 25 more seconds as Kessler can't hold the zone. Leisurely leaves it on the wall. And Chaska back now the other way. Olmscheid can't get a good handle on it. Now Kessler. Kessler coming up with a little bit of speed. Drops, takes a hit. That slips out of the zone. Magnuson with it. Drops for Kulix. Here comes Kulix. Kulix gives Olmscheid. Panthers back at full strength here. Drops. Kessler's attempt to find Benz was no good. Back the other way, Fritz for Spring Lake Park. Fritz's shot blocked by Magnuson, and it'll be taken away from trouble by Bach. Thomas in the draw. Fletcher, a good sign for Chaska. Good sign for Fletcher as he's been playing ever since he got injured earlier in the second period. And now he's out here in the third. McDonald, too far for him, but he's able to get it back as he takes a hit. 2 guys converge on him. Back down behind the Spring Lake Park goal. It's fluttered back over to Miller. McCusk's pass was canceled out, and it squirts out to Bronson back in the Chaska sideboard in their zone. Ben's now with it. Off the wall too far as it's sent back in the other way by McCusick. Excuse me, that was McMahon. Starkey off the wall, too far for Fletcher. Just under the stick. And it's flipped out to safety by Bronson. McDonald able to keep the zone. McDonald walking in past the Benz. Benz, what a save by Lestovich as he sprawls down and is able to get a paddle on that to keep it out of the net. Lestovich making a few spectacular saves tonight. Back the other way, a glove save pops out by Bach. Like I said, Lestovich making some sensational saves tonight to keep the Panthers in this game. Pass caught by Kester. He makes a move. Shot. Score! Ethan Benz, no! No! Apparently they're getting no goal as I heard a ping and it looked like it went in. Lestovich certainly reacted like it went in. Anyway, that puck goes out of play into the bench. Warner, he'll lose the job partially. Pillick able with one hand on the stick to keep the puck in. Kester on the wall. He'll float it into the corner. Krolks. Miller. Kester intercepts that. Kester walking in. Score! What a quick release from Kester as he gets his first goal in a few games. What a shot by Mike Kester, the Minnesota commit, as he lights the lamp to extend the lead. Chaska 6, Spring Lake Park 3. Fires it just over the blocker of Lestovich. Chaska with some highlight reel goals tonight. Off the draw, Lavelle. Lavelle, that shot's blocked. McCann does not know where that one was. As it's shoveled back into the corner, he's got it again. McMahon. Now it's Almquist off the wall. Olmscheid to Kester. Cross ice to Lavelle. Under the stick. Lavelle off the skate of Cooks. They'll trickle in to the Spring Lake Park zone, and let's turn the other way. McCusick, he fires it off the stick of Kester into the Chaska zone. There's Magnuson there to shovel it around.
Number 4, Michael Kester.
There you go, Kester. Unassisted. Here comes Olmscheid. Olmscheid, a shot into the glove in the midsection of Lestovich. .11 to go here in this third period. Chaska leads on the shot clock, 36-26. McDonald sends it up to Starkey. He'll put a shot on. That's intercepted by Almquist as it's lifted out to Fritz. Fritz now has it on the Chaska line in front of the bench. He'll put a shot that's blocked by Bronson. Bronson in some pain after he blocks that shot. He's hobbling around. Fletcher now. Bronson making the attempt to get off the bench. Fletcher behind the goal. He centers it. That's too far for Thomas. Starkey tries to put a hit on. Comes back to Barrett, and Fletcher's got it now. Fletcher dipsy and doodling. He skates up. He loses it, and it squirts out to Riemann. Riemann will send it just beside the Chaska goal. Barrett will give it to his partner, Starkey. Starkey all the way for Benz, and that's left there. And that's turned back the other way by Miller. Starkey off the wall from McDonald. Glove down by Zeeler. Zeeler turns a shot just beside of the goal. Another shot just goes wide. McDonald able to get that puck out of the Chaska defensive zone. That's lifted into Barrett's stick. Comes Warner. Warner gives a pass to Benz. Benz. Shot. Save Lestovich. Just Warner crashes the net. And he's held on to by a few Spring Lake Park players. Pitlick held on to a little bit. He keeps the puck in the zone. Magnuson now. Kester, shot, scores! Blaine Warner for the hat trick! Blaine Warner tips the puck in. And Blaine Warner scores again for Chaska. So I'll toss my hat out onto the ice for Blaine. The extra point is good for the Hawks as they lead 7-3. That's poked ahead by Lavelle, and it's turned the other way. Olmscheid.
Assisted by number 4, Michael Kester, and number 27, William Magnuson.
There's the announcement. Warner from Magnuson and Kester. He gets his 3rd goal of the game. Warner definitely looks like he's got his form back. That's a very, very good sign for the Hawks. Warner, a key player in this lineup. Puck squirts over to Barrett. He sends it in. Here's McMahon now. He lifts it out. No ice called here by the official, as it did not touch Hart's stick. I think it did. This lifted on goal. A bouncing puck saved by Bach. Magnuson now. McDonald looks. Finds Starkey. Starkey gives it back to Magnuson. Magnuson throws on the brakes and spins around. Goes to the safety of his own goal. Zeeler watching him. Magnuson gets it back. McDonald pass behind Olmscheid, but Olmscheid gets it. He tries to center for Fletcher. McDonald pushed down from behind by Zeeler. And we're going to have a cross-checking penalty called against Spring Lake Park. And rightfully so. That was a dirty play. Coach Snuggerud knows that was not a hockey play right there. McDonald was about 3 feet out from the boards when he was shoved from behind. Head first into him. Luckily, he was able to move his body so his head would not hit. Chaska goes to the power play as Kester takes a run. That squirts out. McCusick's hold. As we still have that one fan who still thinks that everyone is going to hear her. Kester now. Bronson. Warner sends it into the corner for Pitlick. Pitlick sidesteps a hit. Bronson's able to come in and collect that puck. Barrett with it now. He leaves it for Kester. Kester walking in. Barrett whiffs on a pass, able to get it back. That just goes to the side of Vestovich. Pitlick, some fancy stick work, as he takes a stick up high. No call. Simlika, now the other way for Spring Lake Park, as he'll fire on in the trapping glove of Bach. Kester able to spin away from a hit. That puck comes out to Olmscheid. Here's Fritz, who will send the length of the ice with 45 seconds to go here on this power play for Chaska. 7:44 remaining in this 3rd period. Lavelle with speed over the center logo. He loses it in his feet. Lavelle too fast for the puck. Magnuson off the wall. Lavelle stops. He's got it again. Off the wall for Magnuson again. Magnuson to the middle. Gives to Kester. Kester looks for that tip as it bounces up. Save Vestovich. Lavelle. Magnuson on the point. Lavelle walks in. Shot. Glove save Vestovich. He isn't able to hold on to it. Back over to Kester. Kester gets it from Magnuson. Kester chips it to Magnuson. Penalty ending here for Spring Lake Park. Kester walking in. Lavelle. He's got it. Saved by Vestovich. For all your vehicle sales and service needs, come to Lindsay Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business proud to be servicing the Chaska area for the past 39 years. Above and Beyond Marketing. You get above and beyond service at a low price from your ad agency. Learn more. Visit aboveandbeyondmarketing.com. Sigurdsson now in front of the goal. Zeeler has it. He chips it up into the student section as it hits a few fans as they give it back to the official. St. Francis Rehab is your number one stop for all orthopedic rehab needs. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center, call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment today. Chaska hitting the 40 spot for shots, leading Spring Lake Park 40-27. As a scrum ensues on the wall, Starkey a part of it with Sigurdsson and 3 other players. McCusick comes away from it. Spring Lake Park. Sell pokes it for Zeller. Or pokes it to the opponent, Zeller. Zeller behind the Chaska goal, off the skate of Thomas, centering pass, collected by him. Starkey spins away from it. Erickson seeing his first time on the ice. Osell can't get it out. McCusick's got it. Thomas chips it away. Miller has it and sends it in for the waiting Erickson. Erickson, pass for Osell, goes out of the zone. Riemann. To Hart. Hart will send it down. Just on Starkey there to get it. He was looked at by Schwartz, but Starkey elects to send it up off the wall. As it comes back down, now here is Riemann. Riemann around with speed. Intercepted by Barrett. Fletcher has it now. Fletcher in. Shot. Scores! Keith Fletcher! His first of the season! It's been a long time coming, buddy. In the 22nd game of the season, Keith Fletcher scores his first goal for Chaska. As he walks in and fires a wrister right beside the head, over the shoulder of, Lestovich. The goal drought has ended for Fletcher. On the 41st shot of the night for Chaska. Chaska leads 8-1. As it's put into the bench. As it almost hits assistant coach for Chaska, Sean Bloomfield.
Scoring for the Hawks, number 18,
Nick Hahn.
Keith Fletcher. Assisted by number 22, Kelvin Barrett.
Krolks. Now it's Fritz off the skate of Barrett, and we're going to have a penalty. A slashing call on Chaska, on Kulix, with 5:08 to go here in this third period. Pitlick watching. Shot whiffed on by Miller. Chaska converges. Zimlika now has it behind the Chaska goal. Magnuson comes away with it. Chaska looking to create some offense. They've got numbers. Warner in. Leaves for Magnuson. Magnuson for Pitlick. Shot. That one's blocked, and it just goes and trickles the side of the Zimlika. Lestovich. Warner puts a hit on Zeeler, but Zeeler comes away with the puck. He loses it for a moment where he gathers. Warner in. He'll lift the stick. What a sprawling save by Bach. As a shot, another one whiffed down by Miller with a wide open net. Fritz. Pushed on the wall by Magnuson. Magnuson watches Zimlika, and then he blocks the shot. Walking in and throwing it in the corner was Miller for Zimlika. Now Fritz. Fritz gives over to Zeller. That's intercepted by Pitlick. Here comes Pitlick. Pitlick walking in. Shot. That's blocked there by Miller. Pitlick gets the puck and pokes it over in the corner to Lavelle. Lavelle throws it off the wall and spins around, but loses it to Fritz. Excuse me, that's Zeller. Zeller waits behind his own net for reinforcements. Penalty clock ticking down here with 25 to go on this power play with 3:34 left in the third period. Lavelle now with a miscommunication change. Lavelle in, scores! What a nice move to pull it to his backhand as Chaska now leads 9-3. A badly timed change for the Panthers leads to a Lavelle score. Lavelle goal. Excuse me, that's the better way to phrase that. Shorthanded goal for the Hawks, who this period been pouring it on. It was 5-3, Chaska coming into the third.
With a 6-goal lead, there will be running time.
Now we go to running time. Riemann.
Chaska full strength.
So we get a chuckle from the announcer. Up off the wall, Starkey. It's kept in the zone. Now it's Thomas.
Scoring for Chaska, number 21, Shane Lavelle.
Thomas leaves for Osell. Osell's batted off the puck by McMahon. Comes Armstrong. Armstrong, his pass for Klepsa was intercepted, and Erickson now comes away with the puck down in the Chaska zone around his own goal. Gives to Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson coming up the ice. He looks. That puck's blocked on, and Lestovich holds on with Sigurdsson in hot. He's pushed away. Chaska with 44 shots on goal to Spring Lake Park's 29. Maybe Spring Lake Park can get a few more shots on goal to help out Bach's save percentage. Crutchin a shot. There it is. The 30th shot of the game. Bach's to a 900 save percentage right now. Crutchin, Bronson pokes the puck away from him. Another one goes just wide. Kulix. There. Bronson misses that pass. There's Kulix now. Bronson spins behind his own goal, stops. He's looking for someone. Kulix now has it on the wall. He's hit by two Spring Lake Park players. They just kind of bounce off of him. Fletcher. Ben's attempted to be ran, but he able to stay on his feet. McDonald chips it into swats it into the zone, offensive zone, as that puck crawls around to Hart. And it's batted out by Crutchin. Last minute here in the third period. Sigurdsson's hit. Hart is hit by Osell. Armstrong. Armstrong, visible frustration from Spring Lake Park here right now. Shot whiffed on, and Klepsa isn't happy. He jumps into McDonald on the wall. Yeah, very physical last minute we have here. Starkey sidesteps a hit. Sigurdsson here. He's pushed off the puck by Riemann. McDonald pushed off the puck on the wall. Because we're going to have a penalty here, and that'll run out the clock. Keith Fletcher shares an embrace with Justin Bach after scoring his first goal of the season, and Riemann has some unkind words as he is not happy. Riemann's just going to leave the ice. Some poor sportsmanship on display here from Spring Lake Park as he just leaves the ice surface. And we have a final here from Foggart Arena. Chaska Hawks 9, Spring Lake Park Panthers 3. Chaska improves their record to 15-7, while Spring Lake Park will fall to 11-9-1. Chaska ending the game with 44 shots on goal compared to Spring Lake Park's 30. And thank you for watching tonight's broadcast on Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. This has been Chaska Hawks Hockey, Boys Hockey, live from Blaine, Minnesota. Join us this upcoming Saturday when Chaska plays at home against Chanhassen for the second time this season. I'm Colin Jacobson for my partner Taylor Hansen signing off. Have a great night.